Hello my friends, welcome to Internet Electronic channel. This is Uncle Misha, and today we are finally got the belts for these guys. So here are the belts, like 4 of them, but first we're gonna replace 2. So this is continuation story where we are repairing this Pioneer, whatever his name, CT-W802R. And obviously it has busted belts. I finally got the belts. It took some time. That's why it's a part 2. Didn't want to shove it in one part. So clearly in this part we are replacing belts. So let's do it together. So as you saw in my previous part, I was able to completely detach front with all the wiring, and even I will be doing some modification, but that's gonna be later when I'm gonna be putting all together. So this is gonna be on very nice connector rather than be just soldered in. Okay, but today our main goal is to go there and replace belts in this deck B. Okay, so we would like to be as gentle as possible, but we may have some moment of a truth because the belts I got, I measured them. I did not know what exactly to order because I measured them. They may be not the right size. That's gonna be a little bit of a waste of time and money. So I decided to zoom out a little. So here we are. So this device will take 4 belts. Okay. And I already see a little bit of a difference because these belts, so these are originals and these are I ordered, and this looks like a thinner than I expected. Ha! This one is a little bit thicker. Could be a problem. Could be a problem. But nevertheless, so let's try to put them on. I don't know how far I can pull this out. What's interfering here? Oh yeah, okay, and we can unscrew this guy easily. So if you unscrew this gentleman right here, I didn't notice it's actually unscrewable. It will give us very nice access to all this jazz. Very nice. So original belt, I think, it's not gonna help us, shit. Well, it will help us with the bottom belt, clearly. So let's install the bottom belt first. Bottom belt goes like this. Oopsies, that's a bad idea. Do not lift. Alright, this is the bottom belt. And the top belt, well, yeah, it goes, I think it goes like this, I think. I may be mistaken. It goes like the, maybe it doesn't go like this. Hello? Oh, I didn't put it right. That's what I'm thinking. So this little belt goes even further down. Alright, that's better. That's why it's not lifting anymore. And this guy definitely goes around this, the bigger one. Then I think it goes like that. Alright, the problem is you have to actually fish it through the motor. So that's why we're gonna just leave it right like this. Yeah, well, yeah, it won't be able to. Oh, don't put any lubricant on it. That's a bad idea. This has to be actually like that, unfortunately, which makes our job much harder, much harder, and only doable probably from this kind of angle. All right. Okay, I think I've done it, and idea is like this. I'm gonna disassemble it again and gonna show you. So idea is like that. First you have to, yeah, oh, that's so hard without pulling those. All right, that's easier now. Okay, okay, and okay. So yeah, just for you, I'll do it again. So you swing it back, you install your belt this way. Install it first on this pulley, on right here. Then install it on the motor pulley, and then make sure it's in the groove, in the right groove. And then when you hold, use your finger over here. And then, even better if you can actually do it simultaneously for 2 pulleys, but it's almost impossible if you have kind of helping hand maybe. And then you try swinging it back down, and stupid wires go away on the way. And if you do it nicely, I think, oh, it's even better than I've done it first time. Ho ho! Now you just spin this guy, make sure everything falls in place, and I think we are good. With this kind of orientation, the belt goes like this, right here around the motor, around this capstan wheel, or flywheel-ish, flywheel, call it flywheel, whatever. Goes like this, around this flywheel, and then goes like back in. This is very similar orientation as into auto-reverse Walkmans. It's exactly the same orientation. So 2 capstan, they rotate like this or like that. Well, I'm not sure which way the motor gonna rotate them, but they either rotate like this or like that. Probably like that. Yeah. So here we are. So this is installed for now. So I'm not sure how can I test it. I'm not gonna do this on this part. So what I'm thinking to actually connect all these jaws, maybe put few screws just here to hold it kind of in place, just not to fall apart. And then I will try to run it. All right, I'll try to run. And if it's gonna run properly, it's good. If it's not gonna run properly, we're gonna do something else. All right, so yeah, this belt is still gonna keep around. I'm gonna mark them as originals. And if I do find the proper belts in the future and this is gonna be bad, I will obviously adjust. But so far, let me assemble this. I'm gonna just attach these kind of screws. Oops, not the right screwdriver. Just to make sure this thing is not gonna fall apart while I'm connecting it to the cassette player itself. Maybe I'll just put this back on. So yeah, this is more or less holding together. This pulley is it rotates too? Yes, it does. Okay, it's not gonna do anything more than that. Okay, so now let's bring the player itself, the rest of it, and just try to attach. So, okay, we have a player back. I don't think I have to attach everything. I have to attach only what's important. Okay, so this, oh, that's too short. Okay. So we probably have to attach this, that, this one, and that one. The heads, I don't even care at this point. So this one, okay, we have to move in closer. So this one goes in here. And those two just, I think it's just for controls. Otherwise you won't be able to control anything. So this is... have to be very careful with these guys, because if you mess it up, it's pretty much game over. This is repairable, I think. This is repairable. That one is not. I mean, it's all everything is pretty much repairable, but the amount of time we're gonna spend on fixing it, it's oops, not from here. Where's the other one? You see, also they have to be very nicely straightened. Okay, you see, all these guys have to be nice and straight. You don't have to... Yeah, this goes in here. No force, no rush. Don't forget to open it up before pulling something in. Okay. Okay, good. On this side. Now the last one again has to be, oh, this one is smaller pitch even. It's much smaller pitch. Make sure every connector goes into own spacing. Cool, okay. Heads are not connected. Okay, now let's just power it up and see. If this guy go crazy, I would have to connect more stuff, but I hope it's not. Okay, so this is just, let me wrap it like this. Just, I don't want to short anything here. So all these jaws just have to be kind of not shorting anything. Okay, so it looks like we're not shorting anything. This guy is way over there. Oh, it's okay, it's powered. Okay, this is power button here. Oh, it was powered, shit. Okay, it's blinking. Let's just close this up. Oh, of course, there's nothing in there. What is going on? It's not good. What did I mess up? I did mess up something. Okay guys, I have tried things and looks like I'm out of luck. I'm not sure what went wrong, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave this for now. I'm gonna open this one and replace belts here. Potentially I messed up, or it was messed up before me. The cam positioning here, which actually responsible for a moving the heads and things like that, for the operation of this cassette deck. Because what's happening, the capstan, I don't know, it's very hard to show, but instead of turning this way, sorry, not the capstan, yeah, it turning this way, it actually turns opposite direction. It's like it's not supposed to in any circumstance turn this way, right? Because this capstan turns this way. This capstan always supposed to turn this direction, but it actually turns in opposite. So that means is something wrong with the cam, or somehow I messed up these wires, which I don't believe so. Like I didn't mess up the wires, so I'm not really sure what's happening here. Yeah. Anyways, so I'll try to do this, to try to fix this side, and then if this side is okay, I'll try to locate the position of the cam gears or cam arms or whatever is used on this side. Or maybe there is a fault here, it's broken, so that's a possibility. Actually. So decided to disconnect all this stuff. It's just easier to work with. So much easier to work with. That's a shield. It shields the heads. And maybe I don't have to remove that. What else do I have to look at this one? Okay. Okay, my idea at the moment to actually examine. Can I pull this out? No, it's a bad idea. It has little teeny tiny washer there that they can lose immediately. So not gonna do that. Okay, let's just remove. Shit. Oh. Looks like, yeah, now I'm looking at all these jars and I'm understanding then everything. Oh, here's the belt, by the way. Oh my god, this is so wrapped up around the around the motor. It's hilarious. Look at this. Horrible. But at least it didn't turn to goo. It just, yeah, look at this. This is horrible. And this one is very stretchy. Yeah. It doesn't, it's more like a chewing gum kind of consistency. Okay. Honestly, I do not understand how this is all supposed to be positioned, but I have kind of even very interesting suspicion that these like there are holes here. There are holes for the bushings, but there is also the brass bearings, but there is also holes. These holes, maybe they do matter. Maybe it's important. Oh, I think I missed something here. A little slider. Oh, okay, it's not a slider. It's just. This little thing's supposed to be, oopsies, better not to lose it. Have to be very careful with all these jars. Hope I didn't lost it on, fuck, yes. It's very easy to lose. This is supposed to be here. I don't think if I have it, like I can figure out something. Alright, yeah. Okay, let's put the new belts. And in this, I try to move this thing as less as possible. Alright, okay, new belts are coming in. So belt number 1 goes for the clutch or whatever you call it. Okay, it's supposed to be even more down. Alright, and then it's supposed to go over this pulley. Okay. Now is much more trickier thing and super annoying to do. Okay. Yeah, something like that. Looks like it's all in the right place-ish. Is it? Yeah, something like that. Let's put few screws back on. Let's put this tiny one. Let's at least few of them right here to make sure it's not gonna fall apart. Okay, let's skip that. Let's put this one back on. Okay, I'll fix this later. So this is supposed to go somewhere. I don't know how it's supposed to be. So we have placed belts. So let's, oh no, I forgot one thing. I have to secure heads. I think this is, this board is for heads. A little tiny screw. I think it's very nicely done, by the way. Not every cassette deck I saw something didn't really secure very well. So let me connect everything. I'm actually thinking to connect everything except heads. Just who knows, maybe this thing gets into some kind of error modes or something. Yeah, that's important. Let me connect everything. So okay, we have our heads connected. Oh, sorry, everything connected except those two. I think those are just a signal, so they won't matter. And let's see, where are we? Let's just power it up right here. That making some weird ass noises continuously. It's annoying. So this obviously didn't change. Okay, at least the front panel is not blinking, which is usually caused by errors. Okay, let's just do this and hey, this one engaging. Okay, obviously it's not. Okay, let's do play. Yep. Yep, and it switches heads. Okay, so now I have to replicate the same cam positioning over here, and also double check if there is no any other freaking issues. Okay, so here we are. I have opened the other side again, and let's see. So I see, first of all, I definitely lost a little washer from here, so I hope it didn't fall somewhere down in there and causing some kind of like jam. Ooh, that would be like not nice at all, but I hope not. Anyways, so this is how I'll be positioning this is how I'm going to be positioning the flywheels, okay, just to match those holes. Then I'm going to repeat, I'm not going to touch this belt. I think it has nothing to do. It just transfer the momentum to this little pulley. It's nothing to do with that. Now let's just put it again. I'm getting to be a specialist in installing these things now. Okay, then we go. By the way, make sure you don't have any like oil on your fingers, because that's not going to be good. So wash them before doing that, as I did. Obviously, you can do it even better when you use gloves and stuff. So then you rub this like around the other flywheel, if you can call it flywheel. And now make sure this jaws is all aligned. Okay. Okay, now rotate this in relation to this. Alright, see? So well, I don't know. That's my guess. So something like that. So now I see these are matching. Okay, it's very important, right? One here, tiny thing falls properly on top of it, on top of little shaft, and the pulley is here, and the cam is here, is fine. Okay, let's just secure it with 2 screws, no more than that, and see where it goes. It's kind of annoying to reconnect everything every time. Super annoying, but this we have to screw just to make sure it's all secure. Okay, I don't know where it's gonna go. Well, something like that. Alright, let's reconnect this shit. And don't rush, please. Like me, try to rush right now, because it's not gonna do you any good. This, I didn't pull this out. I did pull this out. Sure, I have to be super careful with this one. It's very hard to repair. And it's paramount to have this thing working, otherwise you can just throw away a cassette deck without the display. Oh, by the way, something very interesting I just noticed. These motors are genuine Sankyo motors. So if you find this kind of cassette deck in the dumpster and it's completely busted, keep it, because those Sankyo motors are unobtainium. So, okay, let me double check if I connected everything. I think heads are kind of flopping right here, but I assume they'll be fine. Disconnected, disconnected, this is connected, this is connected. This is, I didn't even disconnect that one, and this one didn't disconnect. Alright, let's try. Okay, just power it up. No way! I think we did it! Yay! So now obviously we have to clean all this up. Well guys, I didn't realize it is very important to, thank you Facebook, very important to properly align. I never seen this mentioned anywhere. Okay, let me shut it down and pull the power, because it's dangerous. Yep. Wow, guys, this is very interesting lesson here, very interesting lesson. So, make sure you align your flywheels. Those holes, not here just for giggles. Sorry, it's very hard to show you right now. Those holes, right? They are for alignment. Alright guys, so we have some positive news. This one and this one are working. So let me, I'm not gonna put cassette in there yet, but just double check right after I rotate, place this direction, switch the head, place that direction. Awesome. Let's try this side. Also, I hooked up the door releases. It was a little bit of a poking around, but is it even removable? Looks like these are not removable, which are shame. Yeah. Alright, so let's just do the same. Works. Works. Apply this direction, works. Works. Very nice. Okay, so now very last modification. Shut it down. Remember, it was something soldered in here, right? So this particular wire was going here. So what I've done, I installed this GST connector, and now I'm gonna be using something like this. I'm gonna just reuse this little female part and recrimp these guys, and I'm gonna be connecting these guys right in here. So this is very interesting optimization. I just decided to do it because why not? Also, I would like to do something with this one, because this one is kind of finicky as well, but not gonna touch it for now because it has actually connector right there. If it's gonna be broken, I will definitely resolder something more proper, probably another GST connector, but a little bit bigger one like this kind. I have so many different kinds of GST connectors. Yeah. So, we're gonna deal with this right now. Maybe off camera, it's no big deal, like you just crimp it and you know, fish this, put this on, and Bob's your uncle. Then I'm gonna put the heads on. Then I will clean up all these tape mechs. They need good cleanup, and after that we're gonna try to play it without putting it all, you know, not assembling everything together. Just to make sure, you know, maybe I need to calibrate it, maybe I need to take a look at the service manual, maybe I need to calibrate the speed, you know, things like that. So levels, yeah, we're gonna do that before assembling everything. But for now, let me finish this connection, connect everything together, clean it up, and well, and pray it works. Okay, so we finally have this manufactured. Now you can just disconnect it as you wish and connect it back. I hope I'm never gonna do this again, but just for the future references. Now we have to insert this guy back in his place and then reconnect this guy. Yeah, so when I reconnect all wires, I'm not gonna put it, assemble it yet, because I'm thinking I'm gonna run some cassettes to see if, you know, if everything is working before I actually go into like assembling everything 100% together and then figure out, oh damn, something doesn't work, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, so this guy, but this guy can be secured actually, this particular guy. Yeah, you can secure this one, I think, safely. Looks like it's asking to remove this again. Looks like I've done it so many times. This can be shifted. Oh, that's much easier. Now we can just it actually goes under slightly. Yes, this is how it's supposed to be. Now we have to put this metal plate back on. Yeah, and that all have to be secured nicely. In here. Something like that. Alright, so now when I assemble it together, I connected this wire, I connected the, well, except this guy, I forgot about this guy, that's a good idea, I noticed this. And now it won't be that easy to put it back on because it's a mess. But we'll try our best. We'll try our best. Have to make a little space. Nicely insert this guy, which is kinda, wow, it's hard. But I forgot it because I had to wire to put other. Well, it's so much harder now. Huh. Okay. All right. Good. Okay. Okay, so mass of wires, but I had to fish some other wires through because this is super tight here as well as this guy, but at least this has some slack. This one is like completely on angle. It's not going straight from here to here, it goes like this and like that. Like, it's ridiculous. Anyway, so let's just power it up. So now is time, like, before Esther actually start cleaning, let's see if we actually okay here. Open it up, press here, press. Alright, it goes opposite direction, it goes. Got this one, press here, goes. Alright. So this is all good, so that's work. So now let's clean it up, and for that I have to kind of power it down, disconnect, because all mains stuff here is very open. So yeah, be very careful because you can get jolted pretty badly Very important. Now I'm gonna clean up off camera, but the idea is to actually clean up the cassette wells and clean up everything around it. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna test it together. Yeah, okay, so we have put together everything, nicely cleaned up the front and insides of both cassette wells. Yeah, it's very hard to see, but alright, so we start with my favorite Garavi Sokak, and let's just put it in and let's play. It doesn't play. And why it doesn't play? Everything was promising, seriously? What the fuck? Oh, sorry. That's weird. When I press and hold, it goes. When I just click it, it doesn't. That's weird. Okay. Where is volume? No. That's stupid. This thing doesn't have output volume. What a bummer. Me don't like it. It was very loud actually. Keep playing. Okay, let's just stop it. Let's try Garavi Sokak again. Swatovi. That works. Opposite direction. Lubavi moja. That works very well. Okay. Alright, do here. Swatovi. Sounds good. Opposite direction. I said opposite direction. Lubavi moja. That sounds very good. Now, how about Bluetooth? How about YouTube audio? This is type 2. It doesn't really say here that this is type. This is type 2 cassette, and it has, I think it has auto detection. Yeah, so for proper equalization. Wow, that's really loud. It's very boomy. Oh. I'm not sure about the sound equalization here. Don't touch that. Alright, so that's pretty much it. It works. So now we have to test the following. And now we have to test the speed to see if our speed is alright. Oh, how about rewind? Yeah, it's really cranking up. That's fast. Fucking love it. Sorry. Go. Oh, what the fuck? What happened? What's that supposed to mean? I'm not following. Why it's finicky? It's finicky for some reason. What? It plays, but like, unless I'm not understanding how to use this thing. Or maybe I'm holding this for long. It start doing this music search thing. Maybe. It even says here PA01. What? It's like, did you see that? It was doing like, actually it picked up the leader, it just reversed completely, then it reversed opposite direction, then it's a little bit reversed and start playing. This is awesome because it understands how somehow that there is like a leader, so it kind of picked it up before start playing immediately. That's very nice. I'm not sure how that mode called. Let me just rewind in the beginning, which is now I don't know how to do it. Stop. All right. And we have nice. That seems to be actually working. Let's see the speed, but for that we need a little bit more tools than just yeah. That's a dinky speed cassette. It's not the professional one. But for now, it's gonna cut it. Just go. I do not understand. So for speed, I decided to use multimeter in the Hertz mode, and let's just give it a go. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it's doing that. It's the wrong one. I'm not sure which one is the input, which one is the output, honestly. We have nothing. Okay, after some like back and forth, I finally found the proper solution. For some reason, the other multimeter did not register properly the frequency, so I had to use the newer 87.5 rather than 87.3 or original 87. Anyways, so I use this kind of connector and just shove it straight into the phones, and it's mono, but doesn't really matter. That's good. So now we have speed, and speed seems to be quite a bit slower. Now, so we have to tweak the speed, and for that we have to find where is the speed tweaky, because I do not know. Potentially is this guy, and it's right here somewhere as well, I assume, but I don't know. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, that's correct, because it says X1, X2, and here it says nothing. So that's interesting. That's interesting because both of them are recorders. Yeah. So I assume they both have to confirm, by God, to the speed. But let's just tweak one of them and see where are we going with this. So let's tweak first X1. Oh, definitely increasing. We need 3 kilohertz. Oh, it's nice. It's nice I don't have to poke a little hole in the back end of the motor. It's perfect. Okay, 3 kilohertz here. Stop. Pull. And let's see, how about here? It's all over the shop. Is it the same? Let me see, just for giggles, otherwise I'm not understanding that. I'm not sure why it's all over the shop, but bad connection. No, I don't think it is the same. Yeah, it's not. It's clearly not. Let's bring it back to 3 kilohertz. Nice, nice, very nice and easy to tweak it. That's it. Where are you? Unless this is this potentiometer right here, but that means that this guy is only capable of double speed, that this guy is not. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I see now. So wait, but both of them has to. If there is a copy from A to B and high speed, that you can't just use one potentiometer for that. That's weird. Okay, let me. And I don't like this all over the shop thing. Honestly. Let me tweak this guy. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but like it's look like it, but there's another no. Oh yeah, clearly that's the one. What's happened here? Nothing. Play. What? Let's crank it up. Yeah, clearly it needs more. I don't understand this all over the shop and I don't like it. Okay, at least, well, fine. I think this is, shit, I don't like that too. I don't like this. Why it's stopping? Why are you stopping? What is that supposed to mean? It's like this weird modes. You have to like not just press it, you have to press and hold this thing in order to actually rewind. Like this is insane. Like why? Probably need to read user manual. Alright, so I think speeds. I don't know why, like, yeah, it looks like it's 3 kilohertz, but why are you doing this? What's something wrong with this tape or what? Okay, so looks like we have to look a little bit further, but let's just take another tape and just. It's the same 3 kilohertz but from Sony. Ah, look at that. It's not jumping like that crazy, but speed is a little. Well, this is okay. It's not that lower. Let's try tweak using this. This recorded. I don't remember where this recorded. This one is recorded on a Harman Kardon CD491, which is superior to, which is superior to CD Nakamichi CR3. So let's do it right here and see what this is gonna say. Yeah, speed is different, slightly different speed. I don't know who to trust. I don't know who to trust. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't like some. Nah, that's okay. It's like 1%. Speed, it's alright. It's not big of a difference. looks like this tape is a bit more fluent than this tape. Anyways, so yeah, just alright. So we calibrated the speed. Calibrated, I think it's fine. I'm gonna obviously run more tests, playing things, and that's gonna be. If there is any other tape mechanism issues, obviously they will be pronounced. So the last one, which I don't have the homemade tape, but I do have a proper-ish tape, is the level. So here we have level calibration tape from duplication.ca. Oh well, level is on the high side. Oh, it's alright. It's a little bit higher frequency registering here. Wow, it's at, instead of 315 it's 319. So maybe it is running a little bit too fast. Let's see this deck. Yeah, it seems like one of the channels is a little bit too much. I'm not sure where to find the playback level. So it looks like the left channel is a little bit too hot. Nah, it's only like +1 dB too hot, so it's okay. Not gonna do it. So I think in general this guy is good to go. For the purpose I'm gonna use it for, it's perfect. I think it's perfect. My main usage for this guy gonna be rewinding. If, for example, I got a box of cassette tapes, I'm gonna rewind them, I'm gonna check them, I'm gonna play here and there through the cassette tape to understand what's going on with them, and if they are good or not, if they are busted or not. Sometimes they are mangled somewhere in the middle, sometimes they're mangled somewhere in the beginning. So yeah, have to test all this before I keep them. If they're garbage, I'm gonna just throw them away, and maybe if they are okay, I salvage the case or something, or J cards, or yeah, things like that. I think this is gonna be it for now. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna assemble this back in the shape, and maybe I'm gonna run a demonstration video where I just, you know, demonstrate, like record some kind of recording on it and demonstrate how it sounds, and we're gonna listen together and judge if this is actually the relatively decent double cassette player. So far I have JVC, I forgot the name, I think it's CT-W802R, something to this extent, and it's so far it's unbeatable from all my double, well, I have only one, now I have two double cassette decks, because it's actually quite good. This one, by specs, a little bit even better. On metal tape it can go all the way up to 20 kHz, the other one cannot. Well, remain to see, because there is no bias here, everything is automated, but it has this BLE. The other deck has calibration as well, so that's pretty cool. But anyways, let's try to play with this guy, calibrate the tape, record something, and maybe on both decks, and see which one sounds better. So guys, I think it's gonna be it. We have successfully revived the Pioneer CT-W802R from the dead. I wish I have also remote, but so far this is all I have. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Stay safe, stay healthy, and ciao.